Alright, you guys, time for The Legend of Korra Episode 4, Civil Wars Part 2 review. And let me just say, thank you, episode. This is what I'm talking about. This is Avatar quality stuff. Now, like I said, and I had predicted that the other episodes would be more of lead up, and then later on we would get into the ones that are more intense, because we had all this build up that, we're actually going to care about all these characters, and etc., etc. And lo and behold, it was in the next episode, which honestly I wasn't so sure it would be this episode, but yeah, it actually was. So in this episode, just to briefly go over it, we start off with the trial of Korra's parents, and of course they're all found guilty. It's clearly set up, and Korra didn't realize that, and Korra was... Actually, this part kind of surprised me a little bit. Korra was really calm about it. She's like, yeah, okay, that's fair, that's fair. Me personally... I would have been like, heck no, this isn't fair. I would have been throwing a fit, and I'm surprised Korra didn't. Yeah, it really surprised me. She was kind of like, in that trance of, ooh, whatever Unalaq says, I'm gonna do. But later on, she breaks that. But anyway, so yeah, he makes it look like, oh, I'm gonna be the good guy and make it look like the punishment isn't as severe as it looks, and they spend life in prison. I was like, well, that's kind of worse than actually dying in prison, but whatever. And then, of course, immediately I was thinking, oh, he's going to be broken out or something's going to happen. And yeah, that did happen. And of course, Korra got really mad at the judge, and she followed him, and she's like, oh, release my father. And then she finds out all that stuff about her uncle. And it was kind of like a, duh, smack your head moment where they made it so obvious that he was evil that, I mean, come on. What do you have to do? A psychotic laugh? Is that all it really needed to be? Yeah, that was kind of dumb. But aside from that, I think that's when the episode starts to get really good, once she realizes that, and then she gets extremely mad and starts attacking him. Of course, she breaks out her father and their men, and and then she gets into a small fight with him, which is really epic. Mako gets owned. Yeah, Mako, you just suck, man. I don't know what you're doing, but at least Asami was back in this episode. I can say that. And let's see, what else? Yeah, the fight's really quick. Personally, if I were Korra, I would have just done something like frozen him in place, or I don't know, just put him in an earth prison, something. Not just leave him there. I mean, that's so cliche, like, oh man, gotta go. But I mean, I do kind of understand why it happened. And and then of course she goes and breaks out her father, and it's like, yeah, this is Civil War now. And then the sort of comedic moment, I don't know if this is gonna play back later, is when Bolin's girlfriend is chasing them, and she looks like she's really upset, and she actually looks really powerful, which is pretty interesting. Actually, I was kind of thinking that she would turn into this like amazing character and not be so stale. Like it kind of be an actor, and then she would like transcend, and she'd be like super beautiful and all this stuff. I don't know if they're gonna do that, but if they did, it'd be really awesome. And I did kind of laugh a little bit when she gave him the marriage thing. I thought that was kind of funny. Because it was like out of nowhere. You didn't expect it. And it was awesome. And, oh gosh, what else? And then there's the Tenzin thing. I like the Tenzin arc a lot better. I thought it was kind of weird how Tenzin was like playing along with the little bison. And he's, calling them rainbow whatever those little names she called them. I thought that was kind of weird, but it did bring back the whole family thing, and Tenzin's getting along with his relatives, and they all realize like, oh, Aang wasn't such a bad father, we're just kind of jealous we didn't get as much time with him as we wanted because he had these duties as the Avatar. And we can get a nice little picture of him and Korra and all of them as kids, and I thought that was really cool, so I really liked that. So yeah, overall, really good episode. The only thing is, well, I guess I've got several things, but why'd they call it Civil Wars? Because there wasn't a Civil War. Like, they started the Civil War now, but they didn't actually have the Civil War. Unless there's a part 3, which there's no way. Nah, I don't think there's going to be part 3. I didn't see the preview, because there wasn't a preview, it just went to Ninja Turtles, but if there is a preview, I'm sure I'll see it later on, and I'm interested to see where they're going to go from here. I think it would have been kind of an interesting turn if Korra's father and them had been locked up and she just wouldn't have known, because I thought that was really cool when she tried to break him out and then they're all gone. I was like, oh, this could be really cool, and then yeah, they find him really quick. But I don't know, I mean, I'm certainly interested in where this is going to go, and I'm kind of interested to see where the spirits are going to come back, because they've only been in one episode so far, so I want to see him back. And Greta Leslie voices the big spirit that's going to be the big villain or something. So yeah, I'm interested to see that. Of course, the spirit fights aren't ever that interesting, so I don't know. And I'm still hoping that Korra's character develops a lot more. It looks like she is again, finally. She's not being as bland and stupid as she was in the early episodes, but yeah, I just want to see her develop into be like a really strong and emotionally strong character and not just be like a hothead. I'm kind of tired of seeing that. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see where that goes. Anything else I can really think of? Oh yeah, I don't think Unalaq is going to be like this stereotypical villain. I think he's going to be more like Tarlok was. Well, he has kind of fallen into the Tarlok 2.0 thing, but I think he's going to be more of like, I'm doing this for a certain reason, and etc. etc. So yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see where all that goes. Would that not be awesome if Amon came back though? I mean, I'm just saying. I doubt he'll come back because he had a good ending, but if he did come back, that'd be pretty cool. So I think that's really all I had to say about this episode. Comment below, tell me what you thought. Like if you like, sub if you like, and I will catch you guys later.